Asia is a continent of breathtaking landscapes, vibrant cultures, and ancient traditions. But hidden within its beauty lies a darker side, places so eerie and spine-chilling that they are whispered about in hushed tones. These are places where the veil between our world and the other side is thin, where the echoes of tragedy and the energy of unresolved emotions linger. If you have a penchant for the paranormal, or simply love a good thrill, this list of the 10 scariest places in Asia is for you. We're about to embark on a journey to the most haunted corners of this vast continent, places where the living dare not tread after dark. Brace yourself for a journey into the mysterious and macabre. I'm about to take you inside the most haunted, the most active, and the most terrifying locations in Asia. Get ready to confront the unknown. Our first stop takes us to the heart of China, to the sprawling complex known as the Forbidden City in Beijing. For centuries, it was the epicenter of imperial power, a place of intrigue, mystery, and more than its fair share of bloodshed. Today, it stands as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, but beneath its opulent facade lies a chilling truth. The Forbidden City is one of the most haunted places on Earth. Visitors and palace staff have reported encounters with ghostly figures, shadowy apparitions gliding through the courtyards, their silk robes rustling in the stillness of the night. Footsteps echo through the empty halls, disembodied voices whisper secrets on the wind. One of the most haunted locations within the Forbidden City is the Well of the Pearl Concubine. Legend has it that a concubine, falsely accused of infidelity, was thrown down this well to her death. Her anguished cries are said to still echo from its depths. We journey now to the desert plains of Rajasthan, India, to the imposing ruins of Bhangarh Fort. This 17th century fortress, once a bustling city, now stands as a desolate shell, a chilling testament to the power of a sorcerer's curse. Legend has it that a powerful sorcerer, madly in love with the princess, cursed the fort after his advances were rejected. Bhangarh Fort is officially recognized as one of the most haunted places in India, and local villagers refuse to even approach it after sunset. Visitors have reported terrifying encounters with unseen forces, disembodied voices, chilling laughter, and the overwhelming sensation of being touched by unseen hands. The most disturbing reports come from those who have dared to spend a night within the fort's walls. They tell of shadowy figures lurking in the crumbling doorways, of blood-curdling screams echoing through the night. Bhangarh Fort is a place where history and the paranormal collide, a chilling example of the enduring power of a curse. At the base of Mount Fuji lies Aokigahara, the suicide forest. This dense woodland with its gnarled trees and eerie silence attracts lost souls. The forest's tragic history creates a palpable energy of sadness and despair. Locals whisper of yurei, restless spirits trapped within the forest. Visitors report feeling disoriented and watched. Electronic devices malfunction, compasses spin wildly, and sound is swallowed. Aokigahara leaves a lasting impression on all who enter. Our journey now takes us to the bustling metropolis of Hong Kong, to the abandoned classrooms and echoing hallways of Tuk Tuk School. This seemingly ordinary schoolhouse harbors a dark secret, a tragic past that continues to haunt its grounds. Locals avoid this place like the plague, whispering tales of a vengeful spirit that roams the halls. The entity is said to be the ghost of a teacher who met a gruesome end within the school walls, her spirit forever bound to the site of her demise. Witnesses describe her as a woman dressed in red, her face contorted in a mask of rage and sorrow. She's often seen on the upper floors, her chilling cries echoing through the empty classrooms. Tuk Tuk School stands as a chilling reminder that even the most ordinary of places can be home to extraordinary darkness. We venture now to Semarang, Indonesia, to a place where the weight of history hangs heavy in the air. Lawang Sewu, the Thousand Doors. This sprawling colonial-era building, with its grand arches and endless corridors, once served as a railway office, but its beauty hides a dark and troubled past. During World War II, Lawang Sewu was seized by Japanese forces and transformed into a brutal internment camp. Within its walls, unspeakable acts of cruelty were inflicted upon prisoners of war, their screams echoing through the once grand halls. The basement, once used as a torture chamber, is said to be the most haunted area of Lawang Sewu. It's here that the spirits of those who endured unimaginable suffering are said to be at their strongest, their cries of anguish still echoing through the darkness. Lawang Sewu stands as a haunting reminder of the horrors of war and the enduring power of the human spirit, both in life and in death. Our exploration of Asia's most haunted locations takes us to Singapore's Changi Hospital. Built in the 1930s, it became a prison camp during World War II. Torture and starvation turned it into a living hell. Ghost hunters flock here, drawn by its dark history. Disembodied screams and shadowy figures haunt the corridors. Changi Hospital stands as a chilling reminder of war's horrors. Our journey into the paranormal takes us to the abandoned Clark Air Base Hospital in the Philippines. Once a bustling medical facility, it now stands as a desolate shell bearing witness to a century of history. Clark Air Base Hospital played a pivotal role during the Vietnam War. In 1991, Mount Pinatubo erupted, burying the base in ash. Today, it is considered one of the most haunted locations in the Philippines. Disembodied voices whisper through the corridors, shadowy figures dart across hallways, vanishing before being fully seen. Clark Air Base Hospital is where the past refuses to stay buried. Our paranormal investigation now leads us to Taiwan, to the imposing structure known as the Bagua building. This architectural marvel, designed in the shape of the ancient Chinese Bagua symbol, represents the balance of cosmic forces, but within its walls a darker energy prevails. The Bagua building's history is steeped in sorrow and suffering. It once served as a prison, its cells holding political dissidents and those deemed enemies of the state. Torture was commonplace and executions were carried out within its walls, the screams of the condemned echoing through the corridors. Visitors report feeling an oppressive sense of dread as they step inside, a feeling of being watched by unseen eyes. Disembodied voices whisper through the corridors, the echoes of pain and suffering. Shadowy figures dart across the ends of hallways, vanishing into thin air. The Bagua building is a place where the veil between the living and the dead is thin, a place where the past refuses to stay buried. Our journey into Asia's haunted locations takes us to Malaysia's Penang War Museum, where World War II's horrors are etched into the building. This former British fortress became a strategic stronghold during the Japanese occupation, at a terrible human cost. Within its walls, Japanese soldiers carried out unspeakable acts of cruelty. Torture chambers were established, their floors stained with blood. Today, the museum stands as a chilling reminder of war's brutality. Visitors report a palpable sense of unease, a heaviness in the air. Disembodied voices whisper through the corridors. Shadowy figures dart across hallways, vanishing before being fully glimpsed. The Penang War Museum is where history and the paranormal collide, leaving scars on time and space. Our final destination on this journey into Asia's haunted locations takes us to the Highland Towers in Malaysia. Once a symbol of prosperity, these towers now stand as a chilling reminder of tragedy. In 1993, disaster struck when one block collapsed, claiming over 40 lives. The remaining towers were evacuated and left to decay. Visitors report feeling sadness and despair navigating the overgrown pathways. Disembodied voices echo through the empty hallways, whispers of families torn apart. The Highland Towers stand as a chilling reminder of unexpected tragedy. Asia's haunted locations are not for the faint of heart. Each place carries its own chilling history and countless ghostly tales, each more unsettling than the last. These are places where the veil between our world and the next is thin, where the echoes of suffering and the energy of unresolved emotions linger long after the living have moved on. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, visiting these spots is sure to be an unforgettable experience. You'll be forced to confront the unknown, to question the very nature of reality, and to acknowledge that some mysteries are better left unsolved. Would you dare to explore these haunted havens, or are you content to admire their mysteries from afar? Let us know in the comments. If you can type with trembling hands. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel to receive any future videos.